Hello, and I just realized that the ring light wasn't on. But hello, welcome back to the weekly pickups video, where I'm honest, I didn't think I was going to get anything this week because I looked on the CEX app and there was nothing for me. But I said, I'll check out charity shops, see how things go. And boy, am I glad that I did because, as you can tell by the title, and as you can kind of see behind me, I got a bunch of VHS tapes from my childhood, and I'm very happy. I'm after testing them all out, and they all work. As you can see, I'm rewinding one behind me. So let's get started with what I got. So there was a few more that they had out that I left behind because I just didn't want to go too crazy. I spent €12 on everything here. So starting off with, we have the George of the Jungle movie with Brendan Fraser. So this definitely works. I tested it and I rewound it all the way to the beginning. That's basically what I've been doing since coming home. There is no mold on it whatsoever. I made sure that there wasn't. And the cool thing about this George of the Jungle VHS tape is it's an ex rental from Extravision, which was one of the big rental chains here in Ireland. Um, so yeah, €2 basically for each of them. This next one, I spotted it immediately and I was like, I'm fucking buying that. And that is the first Pokemon movie on VHS. So as you may know, I love Pokemon. I love all things Pokemon. I did review this last year. I reviewed the first three Pokemon movies. They didn't do well view-wise, so that's why I didn't review any of the others. But I'm so fucking happy to have this on VHS and for so cheap that I got it for. Like, I know it's not that much of an expensive VHS tape, about €8 to €10 from recent sold listings, but I'm so happy to have it. It even is in yellow, and underneath it, there's a few extra bits and pieces. If I can pull it all out. So the first one we have here is referencing the Pokemon trading card game, which had just come out by time this film came out. Um, so the set that was out at this point was the Team Rocket set, which that goes for like sealed booster boxes are like way too expensive for that now. But there's also this little booklet that I'm actually going to stick up on my wall because it's so nostalgic for me. Um, so folding it out, we'll go from this side. We obviously have Pokemon the first movie there. We have other VHS tapes, which is Scooby Doo and the Alien Invasion, Thomas and the Magic Railroad, which was my favorite as a kid, and it still puts me to sleep now, as well as the original How the Grinch Stole Christmas. We have a big promotion for Pokemon the Movie 2000, which I also reviewed. Then we also have Season 1 VHS tapes coming February of 2001. And then we have that one there. But flipping it over is the side I'm actually going to stick up because it's basically showing off a whole bunch of cool stuff like a Game Boy Color, Pokemon Red, Blue, Yellow, as well as the trading card game, Pinball, uh, Game Link to be able to trade, Pokemon Snap and Pokemon Stadium, as well as the Pikachu N64. And then we get on to the toys. So we have a crap ton of plushies, toys, all that good stuff from back in the day. So that is very cool, very nostalgic. So that I'm definitely going to stick up on the wall. And I'm almost finished rewinding Toy Story. So yeah, let's see. Moving on. I actually remember to put the tape back in. Um, the other one that I got was Sam Raimi's Spider-Man, which very happy to have. I do love this. Haven't seen it in over 20 years. I do own it on Blu-ray, but obviously the next time I'm going to watch it, I'm going to watch it on VHS because why the fuck not? I have it on VHS. I may as well. It's a format that I grew up on. So that's it for stack one. So stack two is the original Spy Kids movie, which is another film that I grew up loving as a kid. And as you can see behind me, I hope I'm not going to get hit with a copyright claim for that, is Toy Story 2, my personal favorite Toy Story film. that I loved growing up watching. And then lastly, we have The Emperor's New Groove. So all of these, the tapes in them are immaculate. They all work. I've rewound them all the way to the beginning. Some of them didn't need to be. There's only like a few bits. Like as you can see, that's nearly at the beginning. Spy Kids was at the very end, the same with George of the Jungle, so I have to rewound that. The Jungle Book Groove, The Emperor's New Groove is the only tape that I didn't have to rewind to the beginning. So yeah, 6 brand new VHS tapes to add to my collection. There are more, but I wanted to pace myself, such as the live action Peter Pan, as well as 101 and 102 Dalmatians, as well as Stuart Little on VHS. And I was told they actually got donated a big box of VHS. So hopefully there'll be more put out in the next couple of days. And I'll definitely, if there's anything that's there that tickles my fancy, I'll of course buy. But I am so fucking happy to have bought a bunch of VHS for my collection and that I grew up on. Like, I absolutely love and adore these movies, especially Pokemon. I'm so fucking hyped that I managed to get this on VHS. So yeah, I'm very, very fucking happy with these. And I'm going to, of course, now take the thumbnail photo. And then I'll be right back when to see what else I got for the rest of this week. Okay, so it's actually the next day. Because I ended up going into town for an emergency dentist appointment, which was a complete waste of my time and a waste of €40. But I did buy 2 more VHS tapes. So yeah, I spent another €4 on these VHS tapes, one of which I definitely grew up watching, and one that's kind of interesting. So we'll save that one, of course, for last. So the one that I watched as a kid, obviously, is Stuart Little. This was one that I mentioned that was there. There's still 101 and 102 Dalmatians, A Bug's Life, Disney's Dinosaur, both in a clamshell and cardboard sleeve, as well as Tarzan. So there's definitely still more there for me to get. But again, like I said, I didn't want to go too crazy this week, especially since I wasted €40 at the dentist. Just to be told that I need to wait for a specialist just to extract a chipped wisdom tooth. That's besides the point. I have tested it. It works. I rewound it. But it was pretty much at the beginning, so I didn't have to worry about it that much. Obviously, no mold. I know I didn't do this for the other ones because I just wanted to get it up, record it so I can put them behind me here. If I move that down a bit, you can see some of them there. So I got that, and then I got this one, and the tape inside had me like, oh, I've never seen this color combination before for a VHS tape. I know there's yellow, the black, and orange tapes. I'm sure there's a few other color combinations out there, but those were the ones that I remember. Orange for the Rugrats movie, yellow, which I showed early for the first Pokemon movie, and then black is the standard. But I picked this up, and it's Disney's sing-along songs, The Bare Necessities. And so here's the back of it. You can't really tell what songs are on here, so I'll let you know. So we have The Bare Necessities from the Jungle Book. You, in brackets, are a human animal, from the Mickey Mouse Club. Cinderella Works song from Cinderella. Old Yeller from Old Yeller. Figaro and Cleo from Figaro and Cleo. Winnie the Pooh from Winnie the Pooh featurettes. I Want to Be Like You from the Jungle Book. Look Out for Mr. Stork, Dumbo. Everybody Wants to Be a Cat from the Aristocats. The Ugly Bug Ball from Summer Magic. And on repeat, The Bare Necessities reprise from the Jungle Book. Runtime is approximately 27 minutes. Now, here's where things get interesting. So this did work, but it's the tape that has had me very interested. And this is the tape. I have never seen this color combination before. And luckily, I got a resident VHS nerd on retainer, being Garrett over at Video Tasties. And as I was testing it out, I sent the photo to him because like I said, I'd never seen anything like this, and I actually struggled for a bit to put this into my TV to test it out. Eventually, I got it working, and it worked. I rewound it, and according to Garrett over at Video Tasties, this is an Asian copy um, of the film. Now it plays in English because when it finally worked and booted up, it was on the Winnie the Pooh song. But yeah, I've never seen a tape like this uh, in my life, you know, and it's also kind of slightly different. So it's a home video network one, and it's hi-fi. I don't know what really that means. Like I said, I grew up on VHS, but I don't know a whole lot about VHS. That's why I have Garrett on retainer. Um, but yeah, it's cool looking. Don't get me wrong. I really like the look of it. That's why I bought it. So yeah, it's definitely interesting to say the least. But I'll add it into the collection. So obviously I'm still going back downtown tomorrow, which was 2 days ago for you. So I might pick up one or two, one or two more VHS tapes. We'll just see. We'll just see. You can tell by the length of the video if there's anything extra to go on. But I'll be back in just a second. Okay, so it's Friday. Got nothing else. So I'm gonna wrap up this pickups video now, so that way I can edit it and then upload it as well. So yeah, that's gonna wrap this up. You know, been a wonderful VHS week by buying a whole bunch of movies that I grew up watching, especially on that format. It's very nostalgic for me, and there are still a few tapes there at my local Oxfam that I will of course be getting next week. Um, so yeah, thank you all for watching. I hope you enjoyed. I will see you tomorrow for something different. It's a channel update where I'm going to talk about where the direction of the channel is going to go for not only the rest of this year, but for the possible foreseeable future. So I will see you tomorrow for that one. And yeah, I'll see you all next time.